Patrick Harrington, the General Secretary of Solidarity Union, asks, whose side are you on? The recent spate of strikes in the UK has been sparked by a number of grievances, ranging from pay and pension issues to job security concerns. In addition, many workers are calling for an end to austerity, which has resulted in deep cuts to public services and a squeeze on wages. For these reasons, it is important for all citizens to stand in solidarity with the striking workers and support their cause. In recent years, workers across the country have suffered as a result of austerity-driven reforms. Public sector pay has been routinely frozen or cut while real terms wages have stagnated. This has made it increasingly difficult for many families to make ends meet and left them struggling to keep up with rising costs of living. Furthermore, jobs are becoming more precarious as companies turn towards zero-hour contracts and other forms of insecure work. In this context, strikes provide an essential tool for workers to push back against unfair labor practices and secure better working conditions. The strikes also reflect wider economic trends in the UK that disproportionately impact lower-paid workers who struggle the most under austerity measures. The gap between rich and poor continues to widen as corporate profits continue to soar while average wages fail to keep pace with inflation. Austerity policies have also had a detrimental effect on public services such as education and healthcare, which are critical for people's well-being yet suffer from chronic underfunding due to limited resources. These issues must be addressed if long-term progress is to be achieved, and this can only be done through collective action, such as striking. It is therefore important that everyone supports the rights of UK strikers by standing in solidarity with them during their protests. Strikes can serve as an effective way for workers to push back against exploitation and demand fairer treatment from employers, but they can only achieve results when there is broad public support behind them. By lending our voices, we can help ensure that working people get the pay rises they deserve, secure improved job security provisions, and safeguard essential public services that so many rely upon day-to-day across Britain. The strikers' demands should not be seen simply as special requests from a single group, but rather part of a broader effort towards achieving social justice throughout the nation, something which requires us all to take action together if we wish to make lasting progress towards greater equality and prosperity for all citizens in the United Kingdom. Pete Seeger had a hit with the song, Which Side Are You On? In 1967. The song was written by Florence Rees in 1931. Florence was the wife of Sam Rees, a union organizer for the United Mine Workers in Harlan County, Kentucky, USA. In 1931, the miners of that region were locked in a bitter and violent struggle with the mine owners called the Harlan County War. Just as then the question was simple, which or whose side are you on? Then you could side with the striking miners or the bosses. Today you side with the strikers fighting for social justice, decent pay and reasonable conditions, or against them. Whose side are you on?